Alright guys, our hymn lesson for today is This Is My Father's World, a great staple if you like hymns. And let me play it for you. Alright. Yeah. This is my Father's world, and to my listening ears. Alright, I'm going to turn off this thing. Alright, here we go. This is my Father's world, and to my listening ears. Alright, we're going to learn this here. My name is Sean Cheek. Welcome to my sight reading lessons for SeanCheek.com. Alright, I'm going to assume you can read music already on a basic level if you're going to do this lesson. If you can't and you have trouble sight reading at all, you need to do my beginner sight reading lessons. I have 132 of them on SeanCheek.com. Take you through very beginner through late intermediate. Have lots of PDFs you can download for each lesson, sight reading flashcards, all kinds of little helps for you to learn how to sight read. Anyway, so I'm going to assume you can read a little bit. Let's get started here. We're going to learn the four parts. Alright, so we have three flats. You can't quite see it because I'm zoomed in so much. But the three flats are B, E, and A. Okay, B, E, and A. So anytime you have a B, E, or an A, we're going to automatically flat it because we're in the key of E flat. And just get ready for that. Well, we're going to do the left hand first because most of you have the most trouble with your left hand. So we're going to knock that out first. And hymns are a great tool for sight reading because you can't really fake the left hand that much because it changes on every chord and on every syllable there's a different chord. You really have to read it. So I love hymns for sight reading. E flat and G is what we have. We have the bass on an E flat and the tenor on a G. And I'm going to do, let's see, we can do 3 and 5. And notice when I'm playing some black keys, I have to scoot up and let your fingers go in between the black keys a little bit. So don't be afraid to do that. E flat and G, and then A flat on the 2 finger. So we have a pickup note here on count 4. We have 4 counts in the measure, but this comes in on the pickup to the very first measure. This is not the first measure. This is the pickup to the first measure, the 4th count. 4 and 1. So I have an A flat there. Then I'm going to go to an open 5th, an E flat and a B flat, very common for bass and tenor. And then I'm going to keep the E flat and then go to a G. When you're sight reading, always see the notes that stay the same because they will be your anchor for the notes that change. And look at the E flats there. So that's our anchor. Okay, and the counts are 4 and 1, 2, 4 and 1, 2. You have 2 8th notes, okay, and then some quarter notes. And then a B flat octave. So thumb and pinky on B flat. Then I'm going to go B flat and A flat. And then I'm going to go E flat and G together for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going da, da, da. Now look at this. Look at the E flats on the bottom there. So use that in your reading. Now A flat on the top with my 3rd finger, B flat with a 2, and then E flat and C, and then E flat, A flat, and then G. And I'm going to use a 3 on the A flat and a 3 on the G. It's okay to use the same finger in a row if the tempo is slow enough to where you can do that. And then E flat and B flat, and then B flat octave. An octave means an 8th. OCT, oct. That's an 8th apart. So 2 B flats. And then we have a 7th there. A minor 7th. B flat and A flat together. Okay, so the left hand is 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, make sure you download the PDF if you're on my website. I hate updates. I just want to go, leave me alone. When I want to update, I'll let you know. Alright. B flat and E flat on the right hand. And so that's B flat and E flat. And I'm going to use 1 and 2. And then an F. And then E flat and G flat together. And then E flat and B flat together. And then D and G. And then D and F. So it's 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3 on an E flat. 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. And then I have E flat and F together, and then a G. 4 and then look at all the E flats on the bottom. So use that as your anchor. The A flat, then a C on the top, and then B flat, and then G, and then D and F. 2, 3, and then D and C at the end. So the right hand is 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put hands together. 1, 2, slow. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. Now you want to try to do that without looking down at your hands. Go to the next note by feel. Feel to the next note. Like if you were in a dark room and you couldn't see and you're feeling your way around from one thing to the next. That's how you want to think of this. Feel. Maybe you'll miss the note by not looking. That's okay. Miss it. Let yourself miss it so that your brain and your hand will finally start working together and learning to feel for those intervals instead of looking down all the time, because then you break the concentration every time you look down at your hands. We don't want to look down all the time, okay, or at all if we can help it. Do everything by feel, and you can get so good that even if you do miss a note by accident, you can get back on without looking. You just get back on. It's such a freedom, and you know, it just feels so free to be able to do that, to not have to look down at your hands anymore. I remember that feeling when I finally retrained myself and figured out what I needed to do to be a good sight reader. Alright, here's the part 1. On the website, SeanCheek.com, we'll do part 2, will be the rest of the hymn. We'll do all of the 4 parts. Part 3 will be me showing you how to add the extra notes to any hymn to fill it out. Okay, I've been teaching for 23 years professionally. This is how I teach people at my church if they're going to play the piano for us, to how to add notes to the hymns. And it's a 3-step process that I use. There's actually some more than that, but 3 basic steps, and then we'll graduate to even some more things to do fills in between phrases and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoy that. I'll see you on the website and talk to you later.